Starting on the mound tonight for Houston is Brad Peacock, who has 1.1 WAR, that's wins above replacement. But he's at best the fourth starter in the rotation, thanks to Verlander, he who shall not be named, and the recently acquired Zach Greinke. But he's on the mound starting even after coming off an appearance the previous night in Game 5, becoming the first player to do that since Furpo Marbury, which sounds like a fake name, of the Washington Senators in Game 3 of the 1927 World Series. And Peacock gets a 3-pitch strikeout, he gets Aaron Judge to ground out, and then he gets Gleyber Torres to ground out again in a masterful first inning. The Yankees starter is Chad Green, a man who has .5 WAR to Peacock's 1.1. And perhaps telling of that fact, after striking out Springer, he gives up a double to Altuve.
Here's one into left center. Well hit back to the track, to the wall. Altuve has a one-out double.
Green almost gives up a homer to Brantley, but it hooks foul, and then Brantley pops up. Then comes Lance Bregman, who's in the MVP race alongside Mike Trout. And to help improve his case, he takes on a 3-0 and then walks anyway. Oh, that's not good. But you know who is good? Yuli Gurriel, although he hasn't been in this ALCS or even in this postseason for that matter. Of course, just like last time, that courses into Yuli's veins and into his bat.
Altuve swiping third, this one into left. It is gone. Stros take a 3-0 Game 6 first inning lead. Gurriel breaks out.
Anyway, I'm still hyped about that home run that I don't even care that Correa grounds out. But he did, so my mood is slightly dampened. Peacock continues his bid for perfection by forcing a ground out from Aaron Hicks. Wait a second, did you hear that? Here, let me play it again.
That get runs 8-9 that get runs 8-9.
Hear that little ticking noise? I knew it. The Yankees are cheaters. I shall report this to the MLB immediately. And add another strikeout to Peacock's masterful performance so far. But he falls behind 3-0 to Didi Gregorius before eventually losing the no-hitter. And now Brad has to face Gary Sanchez, who took him 418 feet deep way back in June. And perhaps because of that, Sanchez slaps one up the middle for an RBI single.
Reminded of it. Here's one into center. Gregorius is coming to the plate. There will be no throw by Springer. The Yankees are on the board. Sanchez comes through. It's 3-1.
And apparently that's enough of a warning sign for AJ Hinch to start warming up reliever Josh James, which sounds like the name of a 2K generic. Okay, that wasn't a strike, but Gio sure doesn't seem to mind. Then Gio performs the rare foul ball check swing. We get a pretty weird wild pitch that doesn't advance the runner at all, and Peacock walks him. So now, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Pitching, change. Pitching, change. You know, I didn't think I would need to use that this early. Anyway, Gardner appears physically hurt by that strike call, and now he seems emotionally hurt by this one.
On the outside corner to end the inning. And a mild protest put up by Brett Gardner. James out of the pen, rings one up. Yankees on the board, down by 2 after 1.5.
Pitching change. Pitching change. What is going on? I mean, the 3-run homer was bad, but even playoff Kershaw got 4 more batters. Green only got 1. But Hap gets Yorda on the ground out, so I guess the decision is justified. Oh, and it's Hap's birthday. I hope he gets a nice present from his Yankee teammates. But anyway, Maldonado, yes, no! Aw, man. And Reddick grounds out. So maybe subbing in Hap was a good move, but the Yankees are still down by 2. James continues his solid performance from the previous inning into this one when he gets DJ to ground out.
It is, Joe. Former 34th round pick. He signed for $15,000. And he was only an average prospect until 2018. That's when his velocity took a sudden jump. During spring training, first minor league game on a backfield, an Astros official put his radar gun on James and saw 98 miles per hour. He was stunned. He said, maybe I need to recalibrate my gun. Second pitch, 99. Turned out, James was benefiting finally from a diagnosis of sleep apnea. He had started to wear a breathing mask, and this all got started when his former minor league roommate, a pitcher named Ryan Thompson, said, man, you snore too loud. Go see a doctor.
That was a very interesting story, Ken. Thank you. And even though Josh gets the ball up to 100, it's too low and he walks Aaron Judge. And now James balks, and then he doesn't because the ump actually called time prior, so whatever. Torres gets a big swing and a miss before he punches one over Correa. Then Aaron Hicks tries for the home run swing before Reddick attempts to throw out Judge, who wasn't running on the play. Then James walks Edwin Encarnacion, who we've met before in the channel. And that leads to pitching change. Pitching change. Here's Ryan Presley, who has to try and get himself out of this jam by getting Didi Gregorius out with the bases loaded.
Another big moment, although with 2 outs, he came in the 5th inning with 1 out in a similar situation. Slow chopper, Presley.
And he does. Oh wait, did he roll his ankle or something? He kind of hobbled there at the end of that play. For some reason, Springer swings on a 3-0 pitch, but he fouls it back, so everything's fine because he walks on the next pitch. But Altuve pops one to Torres just past the infield dirt, and then a failed pickoff move, before Brantley moves Springer to second with a ground out, and oh snap, that's James Harden and Russell Westbrook. Just noticed them. But anyway, Bregman grounds out, which ends part 2.
Ground ball, Torres. Good job by Hap. Gets around the leadoff walk by getting Altuve, Brantley, and now Bregman. Still 3-1 after 3 in Game 6.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't really understand, but I fell down this hill and I got glue on